Be careful. You are 100% right, this person is. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says be careful. Listen to me very closely, you are 100% right. The feeling you had wasn't wrong. The restlessness wasn't just a passing thought. That sinking feeling in your spirit, the uneasiness that refused to leave, it was all real. And it was your soul sounding the alarm. The truth is, this person is trying to trap you very badly. Their actions are not innocent. Their intentions are not pure. Their words are not harmless. You sensed it already, and I, the Lord your God, am here to confirm it. You were not imagining it. You were being warned from heaven. The truth is, they are trying to join hands with you, but not for your growth, not for your safety, and not for love. They want access. They want control. They want to attach themselves to your spirit so they can manipulate your peace and shift the course of your destiny. And I won't allow that. I sent this message now because you are standing in the middle of a divine test. And if you respond in obedience, you will pass into a season of victory. But if you ignore the signs one more time, the cost will be high. You see, not every connection is a blessing. Some are distractions. Some are curses dressed up in pretty smiles. Some are simply delays sent by darkness. And this person, yes, the one you're thinking of right now, is exactly that. I won't let them succeed. I won't let them keep fooling you. I am exposing them now. That's why you're reading this. Because there's no more time left, this person has already started making their move. They're trying to win your trust. They're studying your words. They're waiting for you to let your guard down. But listen to me, they are not who they pretend to be. They've told others that they have your best interest at heart. They act innocent when you look at them. But behind closed doors, they speak against you. They have joined hands with someone who has already betrayed you once. You don't know it yet, but in the spirit realm, their plans have been revealed. They've spoken things about you in secret meetings. They've shown your photo. They've told lies to block your blessings. But now heaven says, no more. Because I, your God, step in when the trap gets too close, and today, I'm tearing down their disguise. I have seen their thoughts. I have read the plans written in their hearts. They were never sent by me. They were sent as a test, and now that test is almost over. What you do next will determine the outcome of the next chapter of your life. That's why you had that strange dream. That's why the conversation didn't feel right. That's why you felt heavy after seeing them. Because they carry spiritual danger. Their words are smooth, but their spirit is dark. They speak love, but they hold jealousy. They pretend to admire you, but they resent what I've placed on you. They can't stand the light in you. That's why they want to trap you. If they can't be you, they want to break you. But you have divine protection. And I am speaking to you now so that you don't fall into their hands. The pain you've survived was already enough. The betrayals you've endured were already deep. I refuse to let you enter another storm because of a trap disguised as a friend. This is not paranoia. This is divine truth. Your intuition is sharp because I sharpened it. Your spirit knows the truth because my spirit lives inside you. You can feel when something is off. Don't doubt that. Don't silence that voice inside. It's me. Now let me tell you the truth. This person, whose name I will reveal to you in your heart as you read this, is deeply connected to a spirit of manipulation. They have studied people for years. They know how to mirror emotions. They know how to appear innocent. But don't be fooled, their goal is access. Their goal is control. They want to be near you so they can learn your secrets. They want to understand how you think, what you plan, what your weaknesses are, so they can use it all against you at the right time. Do not let them in, this is your warning. But it's also your deliverance. Because you're not alone. Archangel Michael is with you. He has already unsheathed his sword. He is guarding your door. And the moment you decide to break this soul tie, the heavens will shift. You will feel lighter. You will feel clarity. You will know peace again, but the choice must be made now. Do not give them one more chance to plant their poison in your garden. You've been too generous. You've forgiven people who used you. You gave love where you should have given boundaries, but now I say, enough. You are not weak. You are not naive. You are spiritually awake. And I am calling you to walk in your discernment with boldness. Do not apologize for protecting your soul. Do not apologize for obeying the warning. I am not a God of confusion. I am not a God of manipulation. I am truth, I am justice. And I am the light that exposes darkness. So hear me again, you are right. They are trying to trap you. And it's not small, it's serious. If you had ignored this warning, they would have attached to your next season and sabotaged it from the inside. But now, because you're seeing clearly, I am releasing a miracle of removal. I will remove them without drama, without pain, without mess. You will watch them walk away, confused by your distance, but your silence will protect your next level. Don't explain. Don't confront. Just obey. This message is heavy because it's urgent. I don't speak like this often. But this is the kind of warning that saves destinies. That reroutes generations. That protects callings. You have something rare, and it's not just talent. its oil, its purpose, its favor. And it attracts the wrong people, not because you're doing something wrong, but because you carry something too bright to go unnoticed. The enemy saw you rising, and he sent this person in advance, hoping to get close before the breakthrough landed. But heaven is always a step ahead. That's why you're here, reading these words, because God will not let them win. And yes, finally, God is exposing this woman. The one who helped him. The one who encouraged him to plot against you. The one who acted like your sister. She smiled in your face. She told you lies wrapped in warmth. But behind closed doors, she whispered in his ear. She planted the ideas. She said, "You can control them, just get close. They'll never see it coming." But she was wrong. You saw it. And now it's too late for them, because God saw it too. And heaven is sounding the alarm. The exposure will be silent at first. But you will notice the shift. Doors will close on them, their energy will be unsettled. They will act nervous around you. And then one day, it will all come out. The full truth. The lies, the backstabbing. The conversations behind your back. You'll hear it, or someone will tell you, and it will hurt, but you'll already be free. Because the moment you say yes to this message, the trap breaks. The tie severs, the assignment fails. This is your escape route. Take it. You have asked, God, why do people keep hurting me? And I say, because the light in you is too bright, and because until now, you were too generous with your spirit. But no more. Now, you rise with wisdom. Now, you guard what's sacred. Now, you walk like royalty, because that's what you are. Royal, anointed, protected, and unstoppable. There will be a divine reward after this. The moment you obey and walk away, I will open a new door. A person with pure intention is coming, someone who honors your soul. Someone who doesn't want to use you, but to walk with you. But I will not let them come until the old door is closed. Because light and darkness cannot mix. You cannot heal in the same place that made you sick, so let the exposure finish. Let the silence speak. Let your boundaries be loud. And let my justice roll like thunder. The person you're thinking about as you read this, yes, that one, is not innocent. Don't let their fake tears fool you. Don't let their compliments distract you. Don't let their sudden kindness reset your memory. The damage is done. They were planning your fall, but I turned it into your elevation. So hear me again, you were right. They are a trap. Their name is already recorded in the Spirit. Their actions are known in heaven. And their time is up. What they meant for harm, I will use for glory. What they tried to sabotage, I will accelerate. What they hoped to destroy, I will resurrect. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100 now. Choose to walk away. Choose to trust me. Choose to believe that your spirit wasn't lying to you. This is your moment. This is your warning. This is your rescue. And this is your justice. 3 hours have passed. Heaven held its breath. The angels stood still. Archangel Michael remained by your side with his sword drawn, waiting to see what you would choose. And now the window has shifted. The moment has tipped into its next phase. What you do now becomes prophecy in motion. Because what was a warning has now become reality. What was an invitation has now become a spiritual unfolding. And, because you opened your eyes in time, because you did not harden your heart, I have moved swiftly to intercept what was meant to destroy you. You may not feel it yet, but something dark has been stopped. Something unseen that was closing in around you has just been severed. Heaven didn't wait. The very moment you began to read, angels were dispatched. They surrounded your home. They cut invisible cords. They shut demonic mouths. They slammed doors that the enemy was holding open in your name. The woman who planned your deter felt a shift. She doesn't know what's happening yet. But she will. She's losing access. Her words are losing power. Her eyes are being blinded from your light, because God said enough. No more watching his child dance with deception. No more silent permission for soul-level sabotage. Her plans are unraveling right now. She had it all set up, the moment. The conversation. The opportunity that wasn't really for your good. She had already rehearsed how to pull your loyalty, your time, your emotions into her cycle. But the cycle is broken, the energy is collapsing. Her power over you is crumbling, and she knows it. She will try to pull you back with confusion. She'll try to guilt trip, to ask strange questions, to fake concern. But don't be fooled. This is the exposure in full motion. This is what it looks like when heaven reveals motives with no more mercy for manipulation. She will start losing things around her. Attention. Support, resources. The counterfeit light she carried will flicker because heaven no longer permits her to operate in your orbit. She is spiritually evicted. Her name is being detached from yours in every dimension. Even her thoughts about you are being blocked, because God says, "Touch not my anointed." And you are anointed. You are sealed. You are royal. This isn't arrogance, it's identity. You carry the blueprint of legacy. And God will not let confusion define your calling anymore. The moment you chose clarity, The heavens rejoiced. Archangel Michael wept with joy, because for once, you didn't choose fear. You didn't choose to stay in the lie just because it felt familiar. You obeyed. And your obedience triggered a shift so strong, your next season has now accelerated. Yes, acceleration is now your portion. You may feel a little off balance right now. That's normal. After all, you just walked away from something spiritually toxic. The residue of her energy may still try to linger. But the Holy Spirit is cleansing you now. Every echo of her influence is being scrubbed from your atmosphere. What she whispered in your spiritual ears is being overwritten by divine truth. The veil she tried to place over your perception is being torn down. And your eyes, your true eyes, are being sharpened. Suddenly, people will begin to look different to you. You will feel things stronger. You will notice words that you used to ignore. Because heaven is refining your discernment. You passed a test most never do. You saw through sweetness and chose sanctity. You saw through closeness and chose clarity. You rejected counterfeit connection for covenant protection. And now the reward begins. Yes, there is a reward for obedience. God is not only exposing the woman who tried to trap you, He is now bringing forward the person who was meant to elevate you, the real friend, the divine partner, the pure mentor, the spiritual confidant, the one heaven had reserved for the moment your circle was clean. They could not arrive earlier because the counterfeit blocked the frequency. But now the air is clear. The portal is open. The blessing is en route. And not just people, watch your finances. Watch your creativity. Watch your health. Everything that was held in spiritual tension is now being released. The ceiling has shattered, the delay has expired. And the doors that stayed shut for months or years are now opening so fast it may make your head spin. But stay grounded. Stay anchored. Stay close to the voice of God, because the exposure is not over. This wasn't just one woman. She was the gatekeeper of a spiritual pattern. But now that the gate is broken, other truths will begin to spill out. You'll see how deeply the deception ran. You'll see who else was quietly rooting against you. You'll feel the shift when people begin to back away, not because you did anything wrong, but because the energy they fed on is no longer available to them. You've changed frequencies. And those who vibrate with darkness will not be able to find you again. They are locked out, yes, even if they try to come back later, they'll find nothing. Your energy will be unrecognizable. Your soul will be inaccessible. Because God is not letting anyone back in who misused you before. This is a closed case. Heaven has ruled. Your protection is sealed. Your destiny is cleared. And the woman who almost took you down will watch. silently and in regret, as you rise. She will try to rewrite the story, she will act confused. She may even try to accuse. But let her talk. You don't need to defend yourself. Heaven is your defense, and when God exposes, He does it thoroughly. Her reputation may appear intact for a moment. But what she sowed will begin to rise from the soil. Every seed of manipulation, every whisper of deception, every plan she birthed in secrecy will now grow into a vine that chokes her own platform. This is justice, divine justice. And it's not about revenge, it's about restoration. Because what she tried to steal was sacred. And God is a jealous God. He will not let unclean hands defile what He has sanctified. And you, beloved, are sanctified, washed, set apart. You've been misunderstood because your spirit doesn't bow to manipulation. You've been isolated because your soul doesn't bend to broken patterns, but now you'll be celebrated. Because the light is turning. The season is shifting. And heaven is speaking your name with honor. You may cry today, let it out. That's the shedding. The releasing. The breaking away of what clung too tightly to your trust. But once the tears are gone, you'll feel the strength rising, a peace you've never felt before. A boldness you've never walked in before. Because this isn't just deliverance, it's empowerment. This is the moment you begin to walk as the version of yourself God always saw. The humble warrior, the hidden leader. The divine survivor who now becomes a visible prophet of truth. You're no longer afraid to see people as they are. You're no longer afraid to speak what you see. You're no longer afraid to walk away from what doesn't honor your soul, because you know who you are now. And because of that, the traps cannot touch you. The lies cannot hold you. The tricks cannot fool you. The enemy has lost access. The woman has lost her grip. The cords have been cut. And you are free. This is your new beginning. The aftershock of exposure has settled, the light is returning. The way forward is open. Heaven is cheering. Michael is smiling. And God is saying, now walk in the truth. Your future is waiting. Be careful. Listen to me now. This is not just a message, it is a divine alert, a direct transmission from heaven to your soul. This is your confirmation, you were right all along. That uneasy feeling you had, that whisper in your spirit, that tightness in your chest when you thought about them, it wasn't paranoia, it was discernment. It wasn't your imagination, it was my voice. I have been trying to warn you, and now I'm telling you clearly, this person is trying to trap you, and they are doing it with precision, with manipulation, and with poison hidden behind smiles. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You've seen the signs, but you've doubted yourself. You've second-guessed your instincts. You've tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. You've prayed to see the good in them, and you've tried to forgive, even when they made you feel small, unsafe, unheard. But now I, your God, am stepping in, because enough is enough. This is not a game. This is your life. And this person is not what they pretend to be. They are trying to harm you, not in a way that's obvious. No, this is subtle. This is a trap being set slowly, quietly, behind the scenes. They're working with others. Yes, someone has joined hands with them. The betrayal is deeper than you know. And they smile to your face while holding daggers behind their back. They compliment you with one breath and curse your name in the next. I see it all. And now you must see it too. The truth is this person wants what you have, but they don't want to earn it, they want to steal it. They want your favor, your peace, your light. You shine too bright, and it burns them.